In this video, we'll demonstrate how to back up your iPhone or iPad or other iOS device to iTunes. The first step is to jump into the Microsoft Store and locate iTunes. You can see it's under my top free apps. If it's not there, you can search for it at the top, iTunes, and hit enter. You'll be presented with a search page with a few different options, but typically the first one will be iTunes. If I click into the application, this blue button for me says open because I've already got it installed, but yours might say get. Click the Get button to start the download of iTunes. Once the download is complete, you'll be able to search for iTunes in your Start menu and click Open. For the first time that you open iTunes, you'll be presented with a software licensing agreement. You'll need to agree to this before you can keep using iTunes. Once iTunes is opened up, you can agree and then proceed to start backing up your device. The first step is to plug in your device to your computer. Now, on your device, you'll need to unlock it, and you'll be asked if you trust this computer. It's important to click Trust to make sure that you're allowing the computer to have access to your device. You may be required to put in your PIN on your tablet or iPhone. On your computer, you will be presented with a prompt to check if you want to allow this computer access to the information on your device. Hit Continue. And we can see in a moment that the device will appear. iTunes is now showing me my device. For me, I've plugged in my iPad, but you may plug in your iPhone, and the experience will be very similar. I'm going to click Continue. And it's asked me if I want to sync with iTunes, so I'm going to get started. Here I've been presented with my device page. Now, if I'm looking to do a full backup of my device to my computer, may that be I don't have enough iCloud space to facilitate the backup, I'm going to switch from iCloud to this computer. Once I've done that, I can hit Done. This is going to change the settings for your tablet. Hitting Apply will implement these changes for you. iTunes is taking me back out to the music section. To jump back into the tablet, you want to hit this button at the top here next to Music. It'll take you back into the device page, and now that we've got this computer selected, we can trigger a backup to start now. iTunes will start backing up the device. You may be prompted to enter your PIN on your tablet or iPhone. Once you've entered that PIN, iTunes should begin to start backing up your device. For the first time, this may take a considerable amount of time depending on how much data you've got on your device. As you can see, this tablet here is 128 gig, but I've got 94 gig available, as you can see at the bottom. So it's only going to back up about 35 gig. So it's not going to take too long. However, I would expect you to leave the device plugged into your computer for at least an hour, maybe more, for your first backup. For incremental backups after the first time, you'll find that it's much quicker as it's only updating the differences and different changes. When the first backup has completed, you'll notice that the latest backup will change and it will say the date and time that the last backup was successful. You'll have the ability to restore from a backup with the button next to Backup Now if you get a new device and you want to put that data back onto another device. You also have the option to encrypt local backups, which will allow backups for your passwords, health, and HomeKit data to be backed up to iTunes. If you have any questions about the process for backing up your device, feel free to reach out to our support team at 1300 688 648.